Feeling a knot in your stomach about the tax deadline? You're not alone. Many of us experience a surge of anxiety when tax season approaches, and the thought of missing that crucial date can feel overwhelming. But let's take a deep breath together and demystify what truly happens if you miss the tax deadline. The annual tax deadline often feels like an unyielding, absolute cutoff. Media coverage and public discourse can amplify this sense of urgency, making it seem like a single misstep could lead to immediate, severe repercussions. This perception can be particularly paralyzing for procrastinators or those already feeling anxious. It's easy to imagine worst-case scenarios, from immediate audits to harsh penalties. However, it's important to understand that the tax system, while structured, is also designed with a degree of flexibility. It anticipates that people will, for various reasons, occasionally miss deadlines. One of the most vital pieces of information to grasp is that filing your taxes and paying your taxes are two distinct actions. Missing one does not automatically mean you've missed the other, and the consequences for each can differ significantly. This distinction is often a source of confusion and unnecessary stress. Missing the filing deadline does not instantly trigger aggressive enforcement actions or severe, irreversible consequences. The system is not designed to immediately escalate to the most extreme measures. Understanding this separation is the first step toward calmly addressing your situation. When a tax deadline is missed, the response from tax authorities is typically gradual and procedural. It's not an immediate, punitive reaction. You won't find agents at your door the next day. Instead, the process usually begins with communication. You can expect to receive official notices in the mail, serving as gentle reminders or requests for action. These notices might also inform you about potential interest or penalties that begin to accrue over time. The key takeaway here is that most situations remain entirely manageable, especially when addressed promptly. While missing a deadline isn't the end of the world, ignoring the situation can certainly complicate matters. The situation tends to worsen not because of the initial missed deadline itself, but because of a lack of response or communication. When notices go unanswered or assumptions replace understanding, opportunities for resolution are lost. Avoiding the issue or hoping it will simply disappear is rarely an effective strategy. Procrastination, while understandable, can transform a minor oversight into a more significant challenge. Taking a calm, proactive approach to respond to any communication is always the best course of action. While the system is forgiving, there are specific circumstances where a missed deadline carries more weight. If you owe taxes and fail to file and pay, the penalties and interest will accumulate more quickly. This is because the government is missing funds it's owed. Similarly, if you have multiple years of unfiled taxes, the situation becomes more complex. Ignoring official notices repeatedly also signals a lack of compliance, which can lead to more serious attention. Even in these scenarios, however, solutions like payment plans or professional assistance are usually available. Missing a tax deadline is a timing issue, not a personal failure or an insurmountable problem. It's a common occurrence, and the system has established procedures to guide you through it. Instead of succumbing to fear or self-blame, view it as a process that needs to be managed. Understanding the steps involved transforms anxiety into actionable tasks. You have options, and taking control of the situation, even if it feels daunting, is empowering. Remember, the goal is compliance, and there's almost always a path to achieve it. Don't let the fear of a missed tax deadline paralyze you. Take a deep breath and remember that you have options. The most important thing is to act now, not to delay further. Here's what you can do. Gather information. Collect all your tax documents. Knowing your situation is the first step. Assess your status. Did you miss filing, paying, or both? Do you expect a refund or owe money? File as soon as possible. Even if it's late, filing your return is crucial, especially if you're owed a refund or if you owe taxes. The penalty for failure to file is often higher than the penalty for failure to pay. Contact a professional. If you're overwhelmed, a tax professional, like an enrolled agent or CPA, can provide expert guidance, help you understand penalties, and assist with filing or setting up payment plans. Communicate with the tax authority. If you owe money and can't pay, Contact the IRS or your state tax agency to discuss payment options, such as an installment agreement or an offer in compromise. They are often willing to work with you. You are not alone in this, and there are resources available to help. Take that first step today to regain control and peace of mind.